Hello there, all my what motivates you to get up in the morning, people? Hey, British patriots. Uh, just been watching a bit of the old heard off the Sly News. I know I should not have watched it, but I see they caught the scumbag, a 35-year-old that's attacked that poor lass at that school. That's a question I asked earlier. I mean, I unfortunately think it's time that we put security, maybe a proper old bill, a police onto the into the schools now. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. But what's really puzzling me about the whole situation is they've named the poor lass, and they've not named the boy, quite obviously. The poor lass, the victim, the girl, she's been named. Now this 35-year-old man, he's not been named. I mean, why? Why are they withholding the names all the time? I mean, it just reminds me, it kicks off with that other thing, you know, with those poor three souls, with that other, they put a picture out of a young lad in the school that looked totally innocent, when he wasn't. He was an 18-year-old lad, and he'd been radicalised, and it's quite obvious he was, okay? And, I mean, it's just like there's some form of, they don't want certain people to know. They're talking about other cases that are going on, and they're naming, as the cases are going on, they're naming everyone that's involved. I mean, it's got to be one law for one and not one for the other, or is it just, it's two-tier policing once again, I should imagine, but you've got to be careful with what you say with all of that. And, but it's very sad, but, I mean, I feel that the time has come now, that, I mean, when you send your kids off to school, you expect them to be safe. And it's not right, and it's a nasty, nasty act that took place there. And then you hear about this other fella, don't know who he is, but he's a predator, and he was posing as a tutor for children and getting, you know, educating them one-on-one and, you know, preying on them. I mean, allegedly. But, I mean, God, isn't there any vetting done anymore? I mean, Christ almighty, I mean, you've got to be checked out and find out. I mean, that's what worries me about all these unregulated males. We don't know who they are, and they're jumping out and they're delivering, they're working in Uber cabs, they're doing Deliveroo and all that, and we don't know who they are. We really don't know if there's a mass murderer in our midst, and it's quite scary. And I honestly feel that something's got to be done about it. I mean, it's got to be a law straight across the board for all of us, you know. So everyone, me and the next guy, all get treated the same. You know what I mean? The same checks, no favouritism.